I'm just answering your question.
Well, we have two cases with you involving your mom. So you're saying on both occasions, you never put your hands on her. And the fact that they're saying that she's bleeding from the lip, that's just, I don't know, something she did to herself. And it says here, you hit her with a closed fist, splitting her upper lip, causing it to bleed and swell. I mean, don't do this thing where we're shaking our head, we're trying to consider, because what I just read is you punch your mom in the mouth. We only get one mother. And it says that she was bleeding. I mean, if you want a jury trial, we'll, I'm here. Not parties announced for the record for the state.
Ruben Herrera for the state.
Defense.
For defense?
And are you Mr. Ronnie Simmons?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with this assault family second offense? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, sir.
Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that case? I'm sorry, did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, no contact with Cheryl Simmons, no harmful or injurious contact with Ronald Simmons. And of course, there's an affirmative finding of family violence. I know that you all have put affirmative finding of family violence below the line, but if there is, if I deem that this is a family violence case, there will be an affirmative finding of family violence. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
All right, other than that, did everyone understand that I don't have to follow the recommendations from the state? Did you understand?
Yes.
All right, then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Okay.
State any evidence?
State offer 6 exhibit 1 and all attachments, Your Honor.
No objection,
Are we
Judge.
proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so first question I have, Ronald Simmons. Is Ronald Simmons married to your mom and do they live together or no?
Father, actually, Judge. And
Right.
I think your parents are still married. Yes.
So they live together. How old are you?
32.
You're 32 years old. And is this complaint in this case your biological mother?
Yes.
Why are you hitting your mom? I mean, don't do this thing where we're shaking our head, we're trying to consider, because what I just read is you punch your mom in the mouth. We only get one mother. And it says that she was bleeding. I mean, if you want a jury trial, well, I'm here. Anybody who wants a jury trial is more than welcome to have it. But it appears that you have some anger issues because this is a family violence second. This is not a first. How old is your mother?
46.
When's her birthday?
May 30.
You sound very unsure. All right. So why are you hitting on your mom? All right. And at your age, even if you were younger, if your parent doesn't want to drive you somewhere, they don't have to. That's what via buses are for. That's what getting a job and getting your own car for. When this happened, were you living at that home?
No.
So you're coming over starting problems. And this previous assault family violence case, who was the complainant in that case? On March 25th, 2022, you were convicted of assault, bodily injury, family household, and cause number 669877. Who were you on probation for out of that cause number? What is their relationship? Can somebody look that up for me? Cause number 669877. It's a county court cause number, and see who the complainant was.
Cheryl Simmons.
Cheryl Simmons.
Yes.
So the same person. What is your issue with your mom? I don't understand people who hit their mothers and their parents. As you know, I'm from the old school of parenting. That most definitely would not been allowed. And there are many things that I cannot say, but I don't know if, well, I do know, if I would have hit my mom, well, let's just say I would not be here as judge now. But people would probably be saying, oh, we remember Stephanie. She was such a nice little girl. So why are you hitting on your mom? And this is not the first time. There has to be a reason for it. Why do you think it's okay to hit your mother?
I mean, I could sit here and say I didn't, but I mean, I said no context, so.
I mean, you've done it before in the past, so I'm trying to figure out why you're hitting on your mom. Why do you think that's okay? Oh, you want a jury trial?
No, I'm just answering your question.
Well, we have 2 cases with you involving your mom. So you're saying on both occasions, you never put your hands on her. And the fact that they're saying that she's bleeding from the lip, that's just, I don't know, something she did to herself. All right. And it says here, you hit her with a closed fist, splitting her upper lip, causing it to bleed and swell. It says suspect grabbed victim's left upper arm with his left hand, holding her in place, and then punched her in the mouth with closed fist. And all of this because you wanted her to drive you to the store and she said, no, walk. I don't know what people, you know, in this day and age, people act like children can't ride the school bus. They got to have a nice car. People can't walk to where they need to go because it's embarrassing, or get on the VIA bus because it's embarrassing. If you don't have a car, can't afford a car, get a car, you walk. All right. Are you employed? Would that be at Babies?
Yeah, babes.
Are those burgers better than Chris Madrid's? I'll see. You both, if you work there, you're supposed to say most definitely, but
Chris Madrid's is hard to beat, Judge. He's trying to be honest. He's under oath. He's trying to be honest.
okay. All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
7.
And who does your child live with?
Mother.
Do you see your child?
So,
Do you pay child support?
yes.
All right. And I ask these questions because part of your conditions on probation, which sometimes people don't read all of the conditions, even though probation, I know, goes all of the conditions with you. Part of the conditions of probation automatically is supporting your dependents. All right. All right. 6 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. No contact with Cheryl Ann Simmons. That's with 1 M. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. I'm going to want regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month until further notice. The BIPP course, anger management, 200 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get that, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. Parenting classes with triple P. Anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? I'm sorry. All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. You only get 1 mom in this world. And you know what? The way you're treating your mom, you're asking for your son to behave in that same manner. And your son may end up going before a judge because they're looking to you and you're educating them on how to solve problems. And this is not the way you do it. Do you understand? From here on out, everything you do, you need to ask yourself a question before you make a decision. Is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison for 10 years? And if the answer to that question is maybe, I don't know, you shouldn't do it. You understand? Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. This is Ronnie Wayne Simmons Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Payne for the state of Texas. John Robertson for Mr. Summons.
And are you Mr. Simmons? I'm sorry, Simons. Are you Mr. Simons?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation? Are you the same Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr. who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 0791 for the offense of assault family second offense on February 27, 2023 for a period of 6 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll have state's original motion to enter adjudication of guilt. Violation condition number 2. On or about the 19th day of September 2024 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr., did then and there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you please, is that true or not true?
True. Violation condition number 2. On or about the 17th day of January 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr., did then and there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True. Remember, states moving on to the supplemental motion. Violation condition number 4. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr., did then and there failed to report to a supervision officer as directed for the months of April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December 2025 in violation condition number 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Two. And finally, Your Honor, violation condition number 4. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr., did then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, and May 2026 in violation condition number 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
State will waive the other 3 remaining violations off of state's original motion of adjudication of guilt.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violations 2, 2, 4, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2, 2, 4, and 4?
Yeah.
Court will find 2, 2, 4, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
I believe we're going to go open to the court, Your Honor, with our recommendations.
All right, does anybody want to address the fact that he hadn't been seen for 14 months and why he should be continued?
I can tell you what I was told, Judge, and that he had a conversation with his probation officer and said that this warrant was coming out. And he just stopped. There's never a good reason for that. It's the easiest thing to do. Doesn't cost any money. But I know that some people just get stuck in a rut and they can't see their way out of it. Anything you'd like to talk to the court about, Lonnie?
Want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Ronnie Simons. All
All right, so where you been for over a year?
well, actually, I've been working, trying to, get everything get situated, working on,
Why didn't you just turn yourself in?
I did. That's what I did.
All right, and when did you turn yourself in?
About a month ago.
All right, so why didn't you do it sooner?
Well, I had to, I had a good opportunity with the job, so I went away with that job. I want to learn along with,
What job is this?
do maintenance for apartments.
Mhm.
And they gave me some books to study. I did a test, pretty much on computers, about like everything around, community and, people.
And so what happened? Did you
I just. doing a
obtain
lot-
the job?
Yes, I'm just doing a lot better and.
No,
that's why I took
Let's
myself
backtrack a
in.
little bit.
Yeah.
So you said you were studying to obtain employment.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you obtain the employment?
I got moved to a different job.
Well, no. Did you take the test? Did you pass the
Yes,
test? Did
yes,
you get
ma'am.
the employment?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is this employment?
Make ready for apartments, which is maintenance, and also got my certificate of cooperator. So I went and got that done, and I just been going ever since, just staying busy, working.
All right. And how often have you been using in these past 14 months?
I haven't, I've been busy with my son on baseball, sports, just staying busy. Not
Do you have
traveling.
proof of this employment that he's talking about or this certification? Can you provide proof of that to your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
All right.
I
When
just
can
don't
you,
have my phone on me.
when can you provide proof of that to your attorney?
As soon as I'm able to get to my phone.
Do you have a phone number for your employer
Uh,
that you know, or did it only on your phone?
I don't know if
Oh,
Right.
just give them, I mean, that's what Google's for.
Is there a company name?
yes.
Has that for me today, then I'll make a decision for today. If he doesn't have that today, then we're gonna put sentencing off. All right, you have the information on employment?
Kinda.
All right.
I called where he was working was a place called,
Mhm.
they have an office out on 410, not far from the airport. I spoke with a lady out there named Carly after we got out of court the other day.
Mhm.
She basically confirmed that he was employed there. She was gonna hook me up with another girl named Christina, who I also spoke with. They were going to email me some information. It could be start dates, finish dates, whatever information they could send me. I have not received that as of this morning. I talked to them yesterday, said they would get it to me, and I emailed and texted this morning. I still don't have it.
State the information he has. Is that enough for you or you want?
Well, it's enough for me. Yeah, we're just determining, I guess, what your honor feels is better. State's recommendation was safety, and I believe he's wanting SATIF,
Yeah,
right?
we were, the other day, we're asking about SATIF. The waiting list for SATIF is way shorter. I personally believe it's a better program,
Okay,
about the same amount of time. And so that's I don't know what the court's mind was about getting the verification of it, and just to verify he was employed.
all right. So defense, your client had all previously pled true to violations 2, 2, 4, and 4. The court found 2, 2, 4, and 4 true. The state's recommendation and probation's recommendation is for inpatient treatment.
Yes.
Probation in the state is asking for safety, you're asking for SATA. The reason why, and they tell me, as a judge, you should never let people into your brain to see your thought processes. But I don't pay attention to that because I think people need to know that I've heard what parties have said, right? So the reason why I wanted to know about his employment, because honestly, I don't know if he should be in SATF or SafeP. Maybe this is a situation, I don't want him to lose his employment. Maybe this is a situation where I send him off into the world. And if he tests positive, another motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand? All right, this is what I'm going to tell you. You know yourself, if you're honest with yourself and really look in the mirror, not looking at what you want, right? But what is best for you. You know yourself better than the state, better than your attorney, better than probation. Now, what I'm being told by your counsel, and he's the officer of the court, he called. It appears that you have been employed. I don't know if at your employment they do drug testing or not, but it appears that you were working. And maybe you were afraid, which I don't understand why people are afraid of me. Just come in and tell me, and I'm going to make a decision based upon what I hear. So you know yourself best. So you have to ask yourself, one, can I survive in this world not violating my conditions of using if I am given intensive outpatient treatment? Thank you. That's my question for you. Are you able to do it? I know when people are released from the jail, they're just so happy they're not going to prison. They're like, I'm going to follow through on everything that's given to me. I'm not going to mess up. I'm not going to use. And then 2 weeks later, they're back to using. So that's my question to you.
But,
Positive what?
yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna, use.
So here are your two choices. And state if you're in disagreement with the choices I'm going to give them, please let me know. And if you're in disagreement, let me know. Probation, you're in disagreement, let me know. The patch is $50 every 2 weeks. What the patch is, it's a patch. They put it on you. You are not allowed to remove it. It shouldn't come off if you're showered. Now, there have been some people who've worked in constructions, and there have been some issues with the patch because of the temperature here in San Antonio and the humidity. That's why I was asking you if you work outside. You can either do the patch and it will be for 90 days, or either you can do the UA hotline for 90 days. And with the UA hotline, they're going to call you. You're going to get tested. You're never going to know when you're going to get tested. And if you test positive, then I'm going to follow the recommendations that probation is set forth for the court. And that will be inpatient treatment, maybe with SAP, or it may be revocation, prison. It just really depends. And is it the patch or the UA hotline? All right. Court will deny the motion. Alter and amend to include the patch for 90 days. Partial GPS for employment only. That will be for 90 days. Then after that 90 days, if there are no issues, we'll look at tracking only and then ultimately removal. And there's to be intensive outpatient treatment with probation. And with your case, you're looking at potentially up to 10 years in the prison. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.